Jesus. Jesus.
And hello everybody, and welcome to Kingdom Come Deliverance, and we will be starting today with looting a bunch of bodies that we found in Ratai. Now, we escaped from Talmberg and we came to Ratai on our way to Novi Skelets just to get...
And hello everybody, and welcome to
just
Kingdom
a moment.
Come Deliverance,
and
we will be starting today with looting a bunch...
There we go, so I'm not talking over myself. So, we will be starting today with... our way to Novi Skelets, basically. We're looting a bunch of bodies on the way there. I forgot my microphone was muted, so that's why you didn't hear for like 2 minutes. I'm sorry about that. So, we will be continuing, basically. I just gotta set up my second window here, so I can see everything. There we go. And I believe I looted most of the bodies. There's a carrot and apples, but they'll go bad. They'll go bad real quick. There we go. And there we go. Actually, you know what? I'm gonna take the carrot and apples. It's carrot and pretzel. Who had the carrot and apple? There we go. Alright. Well, at least those guys died on top of the graveyard. You know. Close enough. Get some nettle. Some more nettle. There we go. Herbalism up. What I'm trying to do is get enough herbs and stuff like that to maybe raise my main level a little bit, so I can get a skill and a perk before I have to. Okay, so the body's on top of it, so it's preventing me from looting the thistle. But Ooh, I shouldn't have loaded the bread. Anyway, I could probably sell it for like a groschen. Skin the horse. Skin it. That's gonna take us all day, but hey, it's horse hide. Hey, what are you doing, Doe? Doe?
Well now, look what's come crawling out from under some rock.
Ah, there we go. There we go. I'll take the CX. Oh, he's not dead. Poke him in the rib. There you go. Twist his neck, I guess. We got a quiff. What do I have? Light padded Gimberson. No, wait, that's padded armor. Q. Stab 235. Alright, so that's 235. And the padded quiff is 123. So 236, but it's -2 because it's. I'll take it. And that's 111, so I don't need it. And the leather jerkin is. Yeah, the rest of it is useless. Alright, well. You died with no honor, and I just stepped on your testicles. And now I can loot. I'll take the pretzel. Can I take the arrows? Hello. That apple's no good. Ooh, bread. Hey, wait a minute. Am I carrying too much now? No. Oh, yes. I am carrying too much. Crap. This is a moment where you need a little bit of strength. Let's go here. There we go. Now we can fix our inventory. What am I carrying that's so heavy? Oh, the Gumbersome is a lot heavier than mine. It's 13. Okay. CX is 4. That doesn't matter. Food wraps and souls. Let's get some information about the food wraps. 111, 111. Charisma 2, Charisma 0. Alright, I can drop this. And you know what? I can drop some bread. And this one. It's just too heavy. So 72.8 out of 78. Still thinking about the Gumbersons and the padded armor. Wait. Main level. First aid. I want first aid part 2. No, never mind. What is this? You grow up in impoverished conditions, so comfort of beds is inverted for you. Okay, I don't need that. Slightly increases the sight distance of fast travel and also chances to evading by 10%. Night Rider stamina will generate 20% faster at night, but 10% slower during the day. You know what? I'm gonna take aesthetic. Just a personal choice. Strength. Blocking an opponent's strikes with your shield will cost you 30% less stamina. Carrying dead and unconscious bodies won't cost you any stamina, and they will burden you only half as much. I'll take this one. There we go. And I don't have anything else. Wait. Yeah, okay. Okay, let's get back on the road. On our way to Silver Skalitz.
Oh God.
Oh, somebody's singing. Yeah, that's bad. Why did they put a hood on him? And a cloak? That seems like a waste. I have no idea why I'm collecting thistle. I just like it. Like I said, I have to up the graphics just a little bit, but the problems I had last week are kind of troubling me, so I prefer not to push it. Because I do think that my graphics card is the thing that's pulling back a little bit on the quality, on the performance. What I mean is what I mean. See, like the foliage, you know, I put it on medium, but it looks like low quality. I think they like overcompensated, I guess. Or maybe the high quality was just so good that this is just like blah. I don't know. Like I said, I'll figure it out. Why I'm gathering nettle is because I need it for the savior potions, and I'm going to be using savior potions a lot. Because I want to give you a smooth experience instead of just running around looking for a bed like the last 20 minutes of a stream. Hey bro, what do you have? You got a torch. I don't need a torch. Hey, wait a minute. Maybe these two cards may have something interesting. No. Nobleman. Nope. Actually, this is not a nobleman. This is the coal guy I bought coal from.
Sweet Jesus. It's the charcoal burner.
Yeah, charcoal burner. There we go. And this guy, can I loot you? Yes, I can. Dried mushrooms. Oh, good man. Good man. I like dried mushrooms. Can I get some coal? I can sell you coal. I know I'm an asshole, but you guys are dead. And I can use some charcoal for some other potions. But I don't know what they are yet. Pretzel. I don't want more pretzels. Hello. I would love to cut you down, but I don't know how.
Why did anyone do this? What did these poor souls ever do to them?
Well, they didn't defend themselves. That's basically the principle behind the whole thing. You fight to the death, and then you get an honorable death. Otherwise, you get that. It's not fair. I know. That's a stupid reasoning, but hey, some people have it. Oh, I just threw my mouse. Where am I? Okay, I'm here. I'm sorry about that. If anybody felt dizzy, I'm really sorry about that. Ooh, bandage and money. Good one, bro. Apple. You know what? I'll take the apple because it heals you a little bit. But they're gonna go spoiled in just a few days, so I better. I'm gonna see. Is that a billboard? No, it's just the side of a house. No, whatchamacallit? It's not a grain shack. It's straw shack. Like you keep the bales in there, stuff, so you don't have to carry them all the way back to the house. Hey, bro, what's going on?
Answer to my prayer. Just when I wanted to vent my rage on someone.
What's your rage about?
What?
You're just a looter. That's right. Poke. Poke him in the belly. I just loot a little bit. This is not wearable even. Ooh, plate trousers. I'll take those. And hunter's gloves. I'll take that. And noble's shoes. Ooh, I will definitely take those. And I'm burning again, but I know what to do. Armor. Green shirt, hunter's gloves. I'll keep them. Light cumbersome. You know what? I'll equip that and I'll drop this. What the hell am I doing? It's just only one armor more. I'll drop this. And I'll put on the noble shoes. And the plate trousers. Coutures. Coutures. It's not trousers. Trousers are on the feet, I think. Well, that's it. That's it. That's all I need. I keep using tab to try to close and it's escape, and it makes a little bit more sense, but oh no, I took the bad mushrooms. Don't take bad mushrooms. Ooh, I reached a fast travel point. Wait a minute. Where am I? Looks like I should be right around the mill, but I'm not right around the mill. Put the weapons away. Badass kid, you. I am right around the mill. I think it's right there. I'm gonna check on these guys over here. Hey bro, you got something interesting? Yeah, you do. Dried fruit. Thank you. Thank you for the fruit. Ah. I have enough food. It's gonna go spoiled before anything else. I was wondering why I can't go through there. It's like a trippy thing. Yeah, everybody has bread, but that's like half a pound. Well, half a kilo. Bandage. I can use that. And it's just food. And that's just too much weight for food. Okay, so nothing's here. Let's try running. Let's try running. We got the stamina for it. Come on. Run, 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 run. I can probably unlock this door. Oh, it is unlocked. Hello? Anybody left alive? No? Good. I'm here to steal your stuff. Actually, if somebody was alive, I probably wouldn't steal the stuff. But hey. Of course, Rob. Cabbage. I don't want cabbage. Radish. I don't want radish. More cabbage. More cabbage. Okay, so they have nothing interesting. Why did they leave the cabbage? Why would soldiers leave food? I'm a little bit upset with the team about that. They wouldn't leave the food and like just trash everything else. Just take the cabbages and radishes. You have a feast that night. That's why you sack a village, for the food. I mean, you could do it for the money as well, but how much money do you think these people have? They can't pay even a week's wages, most likely, for the soldiers. They're expensive. Cost an arm and a leg. Alright, so that's the way to Ratai. Alright. But I can't make it through because the gate is crashed. So I have to go... I have to check my map. That's what I have to do. Ooh, I have to go back down and then follow the river, and that's where the mill is. Alright. give me a map and a compass and I'll be fine. Anywhere. At any time. Nope, I'm not joking. That's pretty much all I'm good for. Yeah, just give me a map and a compass and I can tell you what to go. But hey, anything else? Too much work, bro. Too much work. Oh. So yeah, I got over whatever I had over the weekend, and then... Oh, actually no. Last week I told you, I slept with the window open, and I've developed some kind of a nasal infection. It makes me dizzy. I think I told you about that last week as well. Hold on. My computer is yelling something at me for no reason. Clear the history. That's right. Okay. Let's see if the chat works. Of course it doesn't. Why would it? Why would it work? I don't know. Anyway. Well, I can see the chat now, but it's kind of it's kind of weird. All right, there we go. It's like halfway watching the chat, halfway watching the stream, halfway watching my game. So I'm a little bit cross-eyed, if you'll forgive me. I don't know why I have the Twitch thing up there. You know what? Display capture, no. Restream chat, no. Event source. Your account. Yeah, I want to remove your account because it doesn't apply here. Alright. And since this is an exclusive for YouTube, exclusive content for YouTube, I want to express my, that's not what I want to say. I want to say that my hopes and prayers are with the victims of yesterday's shooting at YouTube headquarters. And nobody deserves that to have happened to them at their workplace or anywhere else for whatever reason, unless they're trying to kill someone. So I'm sorry about what happened, and I wish it didn't happen, and I wish you to get well soon. I really don't like making announcements like that, so anybody who forces me to make announcements like that is on my bad side. So I'll see you in hell. Don't worry about it. I'll take care of it. Anyway, moving on to brighter pastures. Burying Henry's parents. And that was a joke that probably fell flat, but hey, I found it funny. That's my sense of humor. What can I do about it? But yes, I'll take some more nettle, please. And I'm going to try to go back the way I came. Because that makes sense, right? And it makes sense. Is it Poppy? That's not. It is Poppy. My eyes are sharp. My eyes are sharp like a razor beak. A what? Like a shaving razor. Anyway, moving on. Actually, my eyes are kind of blurry, but hey, whatever. I got eyeglasses, I just don't feel like putting them on. I ate this way. I'm not being fashionable. There's nobody who can see me. I don't have a camera for this computer, so hey, even you can't see me, even if you wanted to. Hell, you can hack my system and still not be able to see me. No camera. But maybe someday I'll get a camera. Though I do have a face for radio, so trust me, you'll enjoy me this way better. Oh no, they put some branches. Okay. Some people have asked why you can't use a sword like an axe, and the answer is not enough weight, not enough metal behind the strike point. Even though a sword can cut through armor, it's not about the weight of the whole thing, it's about how much metal you have behind the strike point. And it's just gonna, the wood is basically going to try to bend the sword sideways as well as backwards. Backwards in the direct. Oh, sorry, I just smacked my microphone. Backwards in the direction of the swing. It's probably not going to be able to do that. The wood, that is, probably not going to be able to bend the sword lengthways. Well, break it basically, because yeah, that's how it works. Like ripping a sheet of paper. But oh, actually, you know what? I just remembered where the entrance is, so we don't have to go all the way around. So I don't have to talk bullshit for half an hour. So anyway, yeah, the wood is also trying to bend it sideways, not widthwise, but not lengthwise, but the thickness of the sword is trying to bend that. So if you try to chop wood with a sword, you might end up with a bent sword or a broken sword. That's why an axe has so much heft behind it, so it doesn't, go away. Also, it helps with the weight. All the weight is concentrated at a single point. You strike it, and I just hit my microphone again, so I'm just gonna move it out of the way. There we go. It's a little bit closer to my mouth, so I'm probably a little bit too loud. Wait a minute, did I miss my way? No, I didn't. Alright. Like I said, imagine going the full circle around. Yeah, that would have been an issue. But I just wanted to see the house where I saved the girl. Teresa, I think it was. The miller's daughter. Anyway, so what am I doing? Oh, I was talking about why an axe is so thick. Well, the weight, for obvious reasons. So when you can drop it down, you can drop it down with a little bit of strength, and it will go through the wood, and it will chop it. The other reason is you don't want the blade to be flimsy and bendy. Otherwise, a thinner blade would cut deeper, but it will cut a couple of times, and then it will just start bending sideways all over the place. Especially the edge. The edge is going to start getting curly. So wait, I think I screwed myself. No, there it is. Alright, I just didn't want to go around this way. Oh my god. Remember the thing I said about the map? It's true, it's just I have to know where to go. But yeah, I just really wanted to see the house, I guess. Ooh, I'm tired. I like the effect when you're tired. It's a little bit confusing at first, but once you get used to it, you're like, oh, okay, everything is going black and white, so I don't have enough blood in my brain. Marigold. I can make some marigold concoction out of this. Not concoction. Whatchamacallit? Decoction? I can check my inventory and just tell you what it is. Food. Marigold decoction. Yes, decoction. Not concoction. Concoction, I guess, was a bad word. I guess. Just a moment, please. So, let's keep going. Now, the thing is, did those guys attack that way? From that direction? Because that doesn't make sense a little bit. Actually, it does. So we got the river on this side. and they attacked over the road. Alright, I guess that makes sense. The last thing you want to be in a fight is sogging wet. Or with a broken ankle from going over a river. Well, somebody's gonna die. What are you looting over there, bro? Because you know you're gonna die. You're gonna die.
Who's there?
I'll tell you who's there. It's your grandma. She's gonna whip you for being a bad boy. That was too risky. Don't let your stamina go that far down before you stop attacking, because you wouldn't be able to block. Let's see what this guy has. Bandage, I can use that. Marigold, I can use that. Padded black coif. 359. That's a really good coif. I'll take it. Working boots patched. Ordinary tartan jacket, no. Tattered. Not tartared. That's it. Alright.
Bailiff, he didn't run like me. He died with a sword in his hand.
Where's his sword? Oh, yeah, they probably stole it. Yeah, they looted him. No, wait, that's the bailiff. That's the bailiff. Hello, bailiff. I'll take your groschen. Ooh, a sword shard. Cold shard? I gotta check that, because that's kind of cool. Now, is there an exploit I can exploit? See, if I go through here before the dog shows up, I can take all that. I'm overburdened, but I'll drop something. Probably some bread again, because I remember taking something. Those mushrooms are gonna go bad, so I'm gonna drop them. Yep. And wait. I'm actually gonna eat that apple. My energy is going down pretty quickly. Actually, you know what? I'm gonna eat some food from the perishables. And I'm gonna drop that pear because it's no good. And some dried meat. 73. Alright, that should be good enough. It is good enough. Alright. So that's a little bit of an exploit. If the dog is there, you can't loot him. Or at least, I don't want to kill the dog to loot him. From now on, you just collect money because you're short in money. We just started out. Okay. Everybody has a pretzel. My girlfriend.
No. Why? Not you. It wasn't supposed to be you, Bianca. I'll find the bastards that did this to you. I'll find them. I swear it. Just wait a moment. Take care of my parents, and then I'll come back for you. I won't leave you like this.
That was a misclick. I just want to say. And I'm gonna take Bianca's ring.
This is a keepsake to remember you by, my dearest.
Let's go to my parents. There we go. That wasn't my dad. It was somebody else. Just a cutscene.
Why did you do it to me, Father? Why? Why did you leave me? Forgive me. Forgive me for everything. Next time I won't run. I'll never run away again. I'll find the one who did this to you. I remember his face. I'll find him. But first, I have to find the shovel and take care of you. I remember you told me you wanted to lie beside Mother. Here. Under the linden tree. At least I can do that much for you.
Okay. Find a spade. They probably took the sword, didn't they? Dad, I'm gonna take your money. Would have been nice if we can pick up those arrows, at least some of them. Like the ones that are not stuck in bodies. A dog barking. Haha. Now, since this is just a prologue, I don't mind issuing some spoilers. Like where to find the spade and stuff.
Get away, you mutt! Get away, you beast!
What's going on? Zbyszek, what in God's name are you doing?
What do you think I'm doing? Digging turnips? The beast just went for me.
Isn't that the butcher's? Isn't that body the butcher's?
Yeah, that's him. What's that got to do with anything?
I'd say the poor creature is standing guard over his master. You weren't trying to get to him, were you?
What do you care what I'm doing here? What are you doing?
That doesn't work.
Came to bury my parents.
So bury them and leave me be.
I got a
Do
question.
you know what happened to Teresa from the mill? When I fled, the humans wanted to... They meant to violate her, and God knows what else.
No, I don't know. What do I care? They probably raped her and killed her like all the others. Her misfortune. Right now, I've got to take care of myself.
How did you manage to get away?
How do you think? I ran.
Give me
Lend
that
me
spade.
that spade. I have to dig a grave, and I can't find another.
What's it worth to you? I see you have a fine sword. I'll gladly trade you my spade for that. How did you come by it, anyway?
Fine. I'll take the spade, and you can have the sword. You can have it right up your ass.
You think you can talk that way just because you've got a sword?
Bullshit. I don't know much about sword fighting.
Suits me. I'll knock your teeth in then.
Shit! 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 That's right! Turn tail and run, you bastard!
You're gonna knock my teeth in while I have a sword. I mean, even if I use it like a stick.
Easy there, boy. You know me. Your good master won't be needing this anymore. You stood by his side and he did this to you. In the end, you were a hero. You didn't run away. Didn't abandon me like me.
Nobody else have money? I'm still a weakling. I can only carry 73 pounds, 3 kilograms. Which, yeah, I know. Is there anything left at the forge? Of course not. Why would there be? Is there anything left in these sacks? I don't think so. And took all the food. Yeah, they took all the food from this house, but they didn't take it from the mill, which is weird. Rob. How can I rob my own house? Okay. Underneath the linden tree. I should probably Google what a linden tree is.
This is a good place. You're gonna like it here.
Right behind the house. It is a good place. I was hoping we get a puppy. The weird thing is I don't know what kind of dog that is. Kind of looks like a boxer, but not really. Also warhound.
Let's get to it. Damn it all. How am I going to do this?
Do you need some help? Is that him?
Yes. Can't you see the sword?
Who are you? What do you want? Zbyszek?
Who do you think we are? Franciscan brothers? We're here to rob you of everything you've got. Especially that fine blade that's of no use to a peasant like you anyway.
Banish the thought. It is my father's sword.
You mean him? I don't think he's gonna be needing it anymore. Listen here, boy. You hand over that sword, I might just let you go. If not, you're in for a family reunion you really don't want.
Leave me alone.
Kill him, Runt! Aye, cut the bastard down.
As you like. Could have just cost
Is
you a
that
few
a bastard
teeth.
felt? I don't think so. I thought it was a pure one-hander, but I guess it's a bastard sword.
Smash his head in!
Now I got you.
Bastard off, Runt!
Don't worry, it's all in the script. I could have at least tried to poke him, but
I told you how it would end. You should have listened to me. This is nice work. The chief is going to like it. It's new, isn't it? And now, for the maiden bloodletting. Surely your father never would have imagined it would be your blood. I believe there's a word for such moments. The old man would certainly know. Well, I'm just a common killer. Did you help make it? No doubt you did. Such miserable luck. To die by the sword you helped forge.
Hey, go fuckers! The games are over.
Turn! Disperse this rebel!
and now we turn into a sleepyhead for a bit. At least I have a different sword.
Não foi fácil. Itt fogsz nekem pityeregni? Ezt nem láttam.
Ooh, I might not be able to save my parents. Yeah, I won't be able to save my parents. It caught me off guard. I don't have a shield.
Az Istenit!
Ooh, I died a little bit. This is
You
the
need
first
some
time
help?
I died. It is a dream, I think. Oh no, that's a different one.
Henry! There's work to be done. Wake up, Henry. It's past sunrise.
Henry, can you hear me?
Get up, Henry. Wake up. It's a new day.
Henry, can you hear me? Hallelujah. I thought you'd never wake. Were you having a nightmare?
Teresa?
You still have a fever. Uncle won't be pleased, but you'll have to stay in bed.
Where am I? In Skalitz?
We're at my uncle's mill in Rattay. I didn't know where else to go.
What happened?
You don't remember anything? I suppose that's not surprising. I found you in Skalitz after those bandits attacked you. I thought they'd done for you, but you were still breathing. Why in heaven's name did you go back there? It was madness. They slaughtered everyone who didn't run.
My parents, I wanted to bury them. I had to...
Don't worry. I took care of it.
Thank you.
Any good Christian would have done the same. Now sleep. You need your strength back. You're awake.
Good morning.
It's near midnight. You've slept all day.
Oh. Oh, I feel like a horse fell on me.
The beating you took was worse. But at least the fever's broken.
What in the world were you doing in Skalitz?
Waiting to die.
What?
They killed my brothers, my family, my friends.
They're all dead.
All of them. Everyone I ever loved. They killed one of my brothers in the mines. After that, what did I have to live for?
Don't say that. There's always hope.
No, there isn't. But it doesn't matter. I'm a different person now.
How did you manage to save me?
You were lucky. I was in Skalitz and I saw Zbyszek and his thugs. I tried to distract them, but it would have been no use if those soldiers from Tamburg hadn't arrived. They were searching for you and scattered the bandits.
Searching for me?
Yes. Lord Divish sent them, led by Captain Robard. So tell me, why is a lord of such high standing interested in a blacksmith?
So Divish promised Sir Radzik he'd look after me. But as for why they should care, I've no idea. Oh, I'm exhausted.
I'm not surprised. I'll bring you water and something to eat. In the meantime, rest. You're still very weak.
Thank you, Teresa.
Good morning to you. How's the invalid today?
Ugh, haven't felt as good as this since they lashed me to the wheel and quartered me on the town square.
Got your sense of humor back. You must be better. My uncle will be glad to hear it. I had a job persuading him to let me bring you here. If you'd lain around much longer, he really would have dumped you on the town square. You can stay until you find somewhere else to live, but my uncle will want payment for taking you in and caring for you.
And this is your uncle's house?
We're in Rattay Mill. My uncle's miller Peshek. He took me in, and I talked him into taking care of you too.
I've been lying here long enough.
Uncle will be pleased he's one mouth less to feed. But are you truly well enough?
Well enough to do what has to be done. Where can I find Sir Radzig?
He's in the lower castle in Perkstein. He's a guest of Sir Hanush of Leipa. But someone like you can't just walk up bold as you please and demand an audience.
I know Sir Radzig, and I didn't bring him his sword as I was supposed to. I must see him.
If you insist. But you need to speak to my uncle first. You've been in your sickbed for over a fortnight while he paid the apothecary to tend to you, and for medicine. That's a good deal of coin you owe him.
I've been lying here 2 weeks. My God.
Better a fortnight in bed than an eternity in the grave. If it weren't for my uncle, you wouldn't be here at all.
I owe you both my life, and I'll repay my debt. You have my word.
All right. But before you go to town, you should eat something. You're still weak. There's food on the table for you.
Apparently my printer doesn't have any ink. Paper. Alright. Inventory. Some nice food. My stuff's in the trunk, right? Yeah, okay. So I'll just take whatever I need. I need this. I need the bandages. I'll take just 5. And I'll take the dried fruit, dried meat, dried mushrooms. Actually, you know what? I'm gonna take the carrots and the apples, because they'll spoil. Noble shoes. These swords require agility. Take my money. Hunter's gloves. White gold. Take 2. Take all these. Take the shard. Torch. Take my pants. We all need pants. Take a lockpick. What else do I need? This has 5 days durability. 4. That's it for now. Alright, let me put my armor on. And my pants. plate. I don't have chainmail. Weapons. There we go. Now we look like a decent human being. Oh my god, it's already past noon. Well, this bird will not be getting the worm, I guess. And let me get some food. %. Durability infinite. A couple of carrots and an apple. I'll eat the apples and the carrots. I'll just finish them off. There we go. 96 nourishment. I don't have that much energy, but whatever. And I don't have any skills. Skill points. Alright, let's talk to the Miller. Hey Miller, how are you doing?
My name's Henry. Thank you for taking care of me here.
My name's Peshek, and I'm the miller here. You've already met my niece, Teresa. She took care of you for 2 whole weeks while you were in limbo. And talking of you being at death's door, while you were lying here, you worked up quite a bill with the bloodletter, who came now and again to keep you alive with his potions. That quack doesn't come cheap. I paid him what I could, but I still, that is, you still owe him.
I see. Well, it's better to be in debt than to lie dead in a ditch. What do I owe? I'm not afraid of hard work.
You won't pay for that shoveling manure. I might have a better job for you. And it's not something any fool can do. If you prove to me you're a clever lad, I might trust you with something you could really make money from. What do you say?
Well, what would you need from me?
A trifle. Just to take something from someone and bring it to someone else. And not get caught while you're doing it.
That sounds straightforward enough. Except for not get caught. Why would anyone want to catch me?
Oh, don't worry. It's just a job like any other. Only this one requires, let's say, the right moral disposition. Do corpses bother you?
No honourable man should touch them. That's the executioner's job.
Did you expect I'd give you a hoe and send you out to the fields? You can dig all right, but somewhere else. I want to know whether you're going to hide behind some stupid fucking scruples, or if you might be useful for more unconventional work.
Yeah, why
Prepared
not?
for just about anything, but that's a bit much. But go on. Tell me more.
Listen, it's about this ring my mate Wojciech, the Kohelnitz miller, had his eye on. Trouble is, they buried the ring by the gibbet along with the villain they hung while he was wearing it.
Jesus Christ. You want me to dig up a corpse, take a ring from it, and give it to your friend in Kohelnitz? There's nothing sacred to you.
Money first, morals later. That fella was dead. He won't miss it. Whatever bleeding heart came up with the idea that it's disrespectful to disturb a corpse never read the Bible. Still a human body, only it's missing a soul. Why be disgusted by something created by God?
I think I've already heard more than I need to know. You've got the tongue of the devil himself. If you tried hard enough, I bet you could justify sodomy with a goat.
Watch your mouth, boy. There's a shovel here around the mill somewhere. If there's any problem, come and see me. And here's something on the side to make you dig better.
Thanks. I'll need it. I can't believe I've come to this. Digging up corpses.
Oh, and watch out for the executioner and his hounds. They're pretty savage. And I don't just mean the dogs. You can just throw them some meat. The dogs, that is. But the executioner? Well, don't vex him.
Do I have a shovel? No. Alright. Now. So turn right. Just follow the road. Alright. Ooh. I gotta wash myself first. Ooh, the baths. Nice. Yeah, I gotta fix the load distance and stuff like that. Since the stream seems to be stable today, I'll try upping the graphics a little bit more for the next stream. And I hope it works as well, because the pop-in is just a little bit ridiculous. Now usually I can run this game on high graphics, no problem, but when I'm streaming it seems to be messing up. I believe it was the post-processing. It was just putting too much strain on the CPU, so that could be it. I don't need sticks. It still looks beautiful even on medium though. So not too bad. It's just the detail up close is a little bit off. See, like this is supposed to be actual leaves, you would see. It's just not. Let's get this job done for the miller so we don't owe him money. Don't get close to the hounds, because if they smell you, you're in trouble. Now, people are right to be afraid of dead bodies because they can spread a lot of diseases. But you know what? When people were buried, even back in those days, they would first wash you, put you in clean clothes. So I don't know why. I know why digging up a grave is dirty, but I don't know why touching a dead body by itself is dirty.
Christ, wound, what a fucking stink. How long have you been lying here? Nothing on the left hand. The right? Oh shit, there's nothing there either. Where the fuck is that ring? Oh, the stench makes me want to puke. Peshek will pay for this.
Yeah, he will pay for it. Don't fall down the ditch. Don't fall in the ditch. Alright. Let's keep going. Peshek, you old fool. Oh, his name is Peshek. His parents didn't expect much from him. I'm kidding. Ooh, I discovered Ratai. Hey, wait a minute. Did they call it Ratai in the beginning? I don't think it was Ratai. Rovna. Rovna was the village that got sacked, not Ratai. It still has an R in it. But I'm sorry for making that mistake earlier when I was saying I was where I was. This is Ratai, and Apparently it's the place that has 2 castles. Even though I only see one. Well, I'm assuming that when they say castle, they mean a fortified mansion. Not the whole walls around it. And everything like that. Basically, once you get inside this wall, there's another set of walls on both sides that you'll have to get into. Maybe that's why they say that it has 2 castles, because otherwise it's a single castle. It's just fortified on both sides. No, extra fortified on both sides is what I mean. And yeah, see, the pop-in from the thing is confusing me. Okay, I found the tanner. So the tanner is right next to the miller. That's a mistake. You don't want the runoff from anywhere over there getting into anywhere over here. Peshek, come here, you old fool. Oh, I can't talk to you when you're carrying stuff. Okay, that kind of makes sense. Who would want to be made sit with a bag on his shoulder?
Good day to you. What do you need?
There was a corpse in the grave, but no ring. What the fuck is going on?
Easy, Hal. Hold your horses. If the ring wasn't on the corpse, the executioner must have taken it before he buried the body.
Well, I can see where this is going. You want me to get the ring from the executioner?
Clever lad. Only I wouldn't recommend talking to him about it. He's a bit touchy on the subject of robbing the dead. It'd be better to pinch it from his house.
Alright, let's do it.
I'll go and find that ring.
It should be in a trunk somewhere in the house.
In for a penny, in for a pound.
And look here, Henry. Do you know how to get past a lock?
Get past the lock? You mean jemmy it off with a crowbar?
No, you don't. I mean the delicate, gentle art of opening it quietly and with sensitivity, like popping a young maiden's cherry.
No, I can't pick
I haven't
a
had a
lock.
chance to try that yet.
Fucking hell. How did I get landed with a cretin like you? I'll have to teach you then. Come with me. Try unlocking this trunk. Hold the lockpick in your right hand and use it to feel out the tumbler. Got it? Good. Now turn the whole lock with the blade, but don't stop holding the tumbler with the pick. Otherwise, you're a dab hand, Hal. Make something out of you yet. But remember, this trunk's only for practice. With real locks, you have to watch out. Try it a few more times, right? Hey, good luck.
We show a new level in lockpicking, so let's go to the character screen and see if we have a skill. No, we don't. Skills, lockpicking. When do I get my next skill? 369, and I'm level 1. Let's do it again then. I used to be better at this. I do need to get some practice in before I go to the executioner's place. Alright, so we got a new level in lockpicking. Let's get another level, and then we're gonna go to the executioner's place. Get it. There we go. And one more time. My mouse is just a little bit too sensitive for this. Okay, I think we got it. Yep, lockpicking. And we'll get this skill. There we go. Now let's go back to Peshek. No, wait. What is this? Alright, find the ring hidden in the executioner's house and steal it. Alright. And I'm not gonna steal anything else but the ring. I'm just saying. Let me wash myself up. Did I wash myself when I came back? I don't think so. I should probably get my clothes repaired as well. But first, let's get this job done and over with so we can... Yeah, so we can pay off our debts. Now, I know one thing. We have to get the executioner out of the house. Running through the woods is kind of pleasant, isn't it? I wish I could smell the woods. Really put me in the mood. Well, it's a good thing that I can't smell stuff that, you know, because there was a dead body just a minute ago, but smelling the woods would be nice. Oh boy. Hey, how you doing?
What's up? You need some help?
Yeah, I do need some help. Can we talk? No, never mind. There we go.
Jesus, look where you're going.
Well, I need to get into your house. And I got stuck. I kind of knew that will happen. Save and quit. And yep. That's a issue with the executioner's house. Sometimes it does that. Where you can go in, but you can't come out.
What do you want here? Go and play your...
Miller Peshek sent me. He's very sorry, but by mistake he didn't give you the full weight of flour last time. He says you should come and get the balance.
That rogue. How much is it?
Half a sack. That's nothing to sneeze at.
It certainly isn't. I'll go there right away.
What? This is nothing but an ordinary copper band. It's not worth a 10 penny.
Yep. Now, I think I saw some dead people here. Got any money? No. It's a stone. Okay. Yes, I'm that unscrupulous. What can I say? I want some money so I can repair my equipment and get a sword that's dependent on strength and so on. And that's pretty much the problem that I'm having to solve right now. Get a sword that requires strength. Now let's find out why Peshek was yanking my chain about that ring. Now obviously I know, but I had 2 playthroughs before I did my review, and yeah, it was good. I enjoyed the game. I enjoyed the fact that it doesn't matter if you're training a specific skill, it doesn't prevent you from training a different skill. Like right now, just because I spent some points in lockpicking, it doesn't mean that I can't spend points anywhere else, because all I have to do is just train another skill and it'll give me points for training it. So it's unrestricted in that manner.
like someone was making a fool of you. I never said anyone, and I don't give short measure.
I'll kick that fucker's ass.
Don't kick my ass. Please don't kick my ass. Thank you. Bye-bye. Bye-bye. Bye, executioner, cause yeah.
Watch where you're going.
Sorry. Just wanted a cup of fuel. No. Damn it, you ran away from me.
Good day to you. What do you need?
I have that ring for you.
Good. Nice to know you're the sort of lad I can trust with a job like that. Now run with the ring to Wojciech, the miller in Kohelnitz. He'll have some work for you, and I'll have something for you soon too. A clever fellow like you will never want for work. At the very least, I'll buy risky goods from you. I mean the kind that used to belong to someone else and you can't sell to just anyone.
You'll buy stolen goods from me? Oh, thanks for your trust. I'm sure that'll come in useful.
I am not going to be role-playing a thief, so I just wanted to get this over and done with, because otherwise I'll have to spend a lot of groschen basically paying for my debts, and I don't want that. It's a waste of money. I mean, this mission is basically a free gift from the developers, so just take it. Take the gift. It is meant to be a gift, so take it. Take it and go. Now, if you see bodies of animals and people by the side of the road, if you're low level like I am right now, don't touch them. Just run off. Just keep going, because you'll get in trouble, or you might have to kill someone. So. See, I like that not everything that's colored and stuff like that on the side of the road is some kind of herb that you have to gather. Like, I found that to be quite annoying in other games where you do gathering and stuff like that. Because the designers decided, you know what, we need some color in this area. And what do we have for color? Well, herbs that you can gather. And they're just all over the place, and you have to stop and pick all of them. If you're like me, I'm a little bit obsessive compulsive about that. I pick nearly all the herbs that I can see. And here, since I don't notice them as much, because there's other stuff that's not gatherable, I don't stop as much. I don't know why I'm picking the thistle again. It's all over the place, and see what I mean? It's all over the place. And I have to just keep resisting. Like I said, it's a little bit. It's not an actual, mental condition. I know some obsessive compulsive people that cannot help themselves but stop. And since I can, I will. Even though that marigold on the right is really, really enticing. And see, this is the other thing. I can tell what the herbs are just by the color and how they look. Because if I see another orange herb, it's not going to look like that, because it was designed. Everything was designed carefully and completely to look realistically. Like, I know what a marigold looks like. I look around and I see marigold and I can pick it. Even though the details are kind of low and you can't really see that. I can up the details, but I'm afraid that the stream is going to start cutting in and out, and I don't have the reason to purchase a separate PC just for streaming. First of all, because I'm not making any money on it. As you can see, my streams don't have commercials on them. Ooh, it's a grave. Alright, moving on. So I'm not making money on this. I'm just doing it as a hobby, and spending thousands of dollars on a hobby might be justified for some people, but not for me. And I'm not asking you to donate because there's no way to donate to. I don't have a Patreon either. So that's all I'm going to say about a streaming PC. Now, as for the game, it does look much better if you are not streaming it. Like, a lot better if you're not streaming it. I can see the stream on YouTube, and it looks a little bit fuzzy. I'm not rescaling, so I don't know what that would be, but I hope you guys can see it well. And the story is kind of great. We will end on a high note today, I hope. The last 2 episodes were depressing. The prologue is just... You a Miller? Yeah, you a Miller. I thought you were a woman.
Good health to you.
Miller Peshek from Ratai sent me with this ring for you.
A ring?
Here it is.
Useless fucking bauble. You must be Henry, right? Peshek told me about you.
What the... Why did you throw it away? Do you know how much trouble I had to get it? Peshek said it was important to you.
Like I said, it's a piece of junk. It was just a test to see if you've got the balls to work for the Miller. It's a custom of ours, testing fledglings in the trade with a nice little wild goose chase. We need to see if you'll be hobbled by pointless principles, or if you're willing to use your head. Congratulations. You passed the test, and now we'll have a few jobs for you.
Alright. So we got that done. Let's try to make it to the castle before sundown so we can have a good time. With a pig as a priest. Haha. That's called a flash forward. And what I'm doing right now is explaining a joke. Captain Obvious for the win. Okay. More running through the woods. In this game you'll do a lot of running through the woods, and that's why I'm happy that the woods actually look good. Poppy. See what I mean? You can just spot it at the corner of your eye. I really don't like these textures. I'm going to increase them a little bit for the next stream and throw caution to the wind, so to speak. Alright, this somebody chopped the wood here. But I couldn't see anything else interesting. So let's keep going. Well, somebody dug this road out, which is pretty decent of them, you know. And splits in two. Oh, I wonder where this goes. Oh, it goes up to the front gate. I don't need to go to the front gate. And we're not going to get back before sundown. The sun is just below the trees over there. Yeah, this is on medium settings, by the way, guys. This is the quality on medium settings, and it's ridiculous. It's great. I love it. This was a shrine to something, but I don't know what. Anyway, let's keep going. Let's get back to the house. Actually, you know what? Maybe I can make it into the castle even after sundown. Yeah, I can. Okay, let's go to the castle. How much energy do I have? 59. Alright, so I can go a little bit longer without sleep. Though, actually, I think the corners of my eyes are starting to close in on me. So, I will go to sleep. Let's not push ourselves too much. Chamomile is important because it's not that common. So, I'll pick it up. And as I say this, that the chamomile is not that common, I run through a whole patch full of them. Alright, I'll remember where the patch is, and I'll come back and pick it when I need it. Remember, herbs are important in the game, so don't disregard them. You can make a lot of useful stuff with the herbs, and so, you know, pick a little bit whenever you can. Oh, it's tearing at my heartstrings that I have to leave herbs behind. Whew. I actually have to take a deep breath about that. Alright, let's keep going. Wait a minute, is this wormwood? Is this wormwood? No, it isn't. Alright, let's keep going. Looks like wormwood, but it isn't. Oh boy, it's dark. That should be the mill right there. Yep, it is. Alright. Remembering paths and stuff like that is also useful, even though you have a map. I mean, you can always look at the map, right? But being able to just go, especially on the horse, it helps out a lot. I thought somebody was yelling at me. Probably should have washed before bed, but hey, whatever. And close it. And check the nourishment. 86. That should be fine. What was I going to do? I was going to take off my boots. Take my pants off. And you're not going to sleep in a helmet or a coif or collar. So, sleep. Nani. Everything opens at 9 o'clock, so I'm just going to sleep for 12 hours. Maybe. And there we go. I skipped the last hour just because it goes so slow. Put my stuff on. When you have a little bit of clothes and your inventory is not full, it helps. Oh, that's right, we don't have food now. Food. Take the pretzel. And the salami. I'll eat the salami. Inventory. Food. Pretzel. Salami. And we can go. We can go. Wash your face. Let's go see Sir Radzik Kobila. I don't know if they're putting the enunciation properly, because in Bulgarian it's Kubila, not Kobila. I don't know. It means mare, so I don't know. Cool name. Mare, like a female horse. Yeah. I don't know if it's in Czech though, so don't quote me on that. That Kobila means female horse in Czech, because I don't know. Hey, new level in herbalism. Wait, did I get a perk? Wait, that's not the button. This is the button. Lowborn, highborn, no. Final offer. What is this? When a trader loses patience with you during haggling, you get one more chance to make an offer. Alright. I'll save it. I'll save it for later and make the decision later. It'll depend on how much speech I get before I have to do something later on, because I want to do the quest properly. Third time is a charm. I discovered a fast travel point. Yay. Hello, Mr. Guard. How are you doing?
Halt! Who are you and where are you going?
I'm Henry, son of the Skalitz blacksmith. I'm going to see my liege, Sir Radzig Kabila of Dvoyitz.
Of course you are, lad. And I'm the Pope. What do you want from his lordship, and what makes you think he'll see you?
I may not look the part, but I know about honour and duty. And mine is to tell Sir Radzig what happened to the sword he commissioned.
All right then, go ahead. It'll be your skin if Sir Radzig isn't pleased.
Oh, in town it takes a little bit of time to load in, so I'll just hold on. Let it stabilize. Alright. Should be good. Hey, man. Alright, let's give it some time. I mean, I'm running at 60 frames per second, so it's not going to affect the stream at all. You're not going to probably notice any frame rate drops, but it may start getting choppy if I don't
Smith's son,
give it a minute.
On my soul.
Well, not a minute.
It is him. What are you doing here, lad? We thought you were done for.
I must speak with Sir Radzig. Is he here?
He's in the palace with Sir Hanush of Rattay. They're feasting in the Knight's Hall. What do you want with him?
My father made him a sword. He asked me to deliver it to Sir Radzig.
I don't see any sword.
No. Bandits attacked me and stole it. I need to tell his lordship what happened. And then I'm going to find the sword.
Of course you are, Hal. Good luck.
Thanks.
See, they call him Hal or Harold. And that's why I confuse... Not Henry, not Harold. That's why I confuse him for Harold all the time, because they call him Hal. You're kind of in my way, bro.
Hey!
Oh, wait. No, wait. He's not in my way. They're in a great hole. She's here, right? Yep.
Your Graces, I have to tell you in all seriousness that this land of ours is in the shit. Deep fucking shit. Don't you agree?
I might not have put it as eloquently as you, Hanush, but I've been driven out of my own castle, so I'm hardly going to disagree.
Indeed. But Pirkstein is yours for as long as you need it. There's room enough for your men and you here at Rattay, and I'm sure my ward won't have any objection to me lending you his castle.
I'd be honored. Pirkstein is at your disposal as long as you wish, Your Grace.
Just as well you have another castle at the other end of town, eh? At any rate, I'm beholden to you, Sir Hans, and to you, Sir Hanush.
I don't like to speak ill of your people, Sir Radzig, but, well, there's no love lost between the townsfolk and the refugees. There's been talk of criminality.
No, they'll have to get used to it until the situation's resolved.
But when will it be resolved? And what on God's earth is this war even about? I won't lie, sir. I don't understand it.
You aren't alone, Father. I believe Sigismund's original intention was to persuade Wenceslas to accept the imperial crown and to leave the rule of Bohemia to him.
Who could blame him? I know Wenceslas is a friend of yours, Radzig, but even you have to admit he brought it upon himself.
I can't deny the king neglected affairs of state for other pursuits. There is a need for order in the land, but I don't think the lords who sided with Sigismund realized just what Hungarian order looks like.
Hungarian order?
What concerns me, sir, is how a good Christian could resort to such brutality.
To give him his due, I don't think he expected the lords of this country to stand behind the king. But thanks to him, we're tearing ourselves apart, and now he has to get things under control.
But why in God's name does he have to use those barbarians?
Money is the root of all evil, young sir. Wars are costly, and this one has dragged on for a year. Sigismund ran out of coin for knights, so he recruited those whore sons that settled in Hungary. The less he pays, the more they make up for it with plunder.
That's why he attacked us. He was after our silver.
What are you doing? You've no business here. Clear off.
Wait, it's Henry. Henry, who disappeared after I clearly ordered him to remain at Townburg.
I'm sorry, sir, but I had to bury my parents.
Had to? Do you think you were the only man who lost someone there? But the others listened to their lord.
And it wasn't just your own life you nearly threw away. So Robard and his men risked theirs to save you.
I'm sorry, but I had to.
Oh, there you go. When you have to, Radzig.
Your father was a remarkable man, and your mother, she was remarkable too. They deserved a Christian burial. Did you manage that at least?
No. I was attacked by thieves. I wouldn't be here now if it wasn't for that girl.
Girl?
The miller's daughter, Teresa.
The miller's daughter saved you from the footpads? Well, there's a tale to tell your children.
I owe her my life. She distracted them and then brought me to Rattay. But without Sir Robard, we'd both be dead.
Oh, that's what I call a good woman. Hang on to that one, lad.
Still, it's a great shame your parents are buried in unconsecrated ground. That means purgatory for them.
Be quiet, Friar. I didn't invite you here to eat me out of house and home and deliver a sermon while you were doing it.
If you're so concerned, Father, maybe you should save the innocent souls of these fine Christians yourself. Go to Skalitz and consecrate their graves. I assure you, if you're killed by bandits, your soul will soar straight to heaven, as long as someone buries you in consecrated ground first.
If there's anything left to bury, that plump carcass of yours would be quite a feast for the wolves and the crows. And one skeleton looks much like another, so how would we know which were your ordained bones or those of Sigismund's Tartars?
Be that as it may, why have you come here?
I must get your sword back.
Sword? My sword hangs here at my side.
No, the sword my father forged for you. One of those thieves stole it from me.
They almost killed him and he already wants to go back.
Takes after his father, I suppose. Lad, I've lost a castle, a village, silver mines, and a good half of my subjects. Why would I miss one sword?
Because it's the last one my father forged, and I promised him I'd deliver it to you.
I understand. I'd feel the same way. But prudence is the better part of valor, and a dead man keeps no promises.
Aye. The woman had to save his fat from the fire, and now he wants revenge. What kind of fool are you, boy?
He's no fool. Henry, you have courage. But you need training, arms, a horse. Or do you mean to beat this thief at dice?
No, sir. Please, take me into your service and give me the chance to learn these things.
The gall of him. Fled from the enemy, disobeyed your orders, duped Sir Divish, lost your sword, put Sir Robard in danger with his actions, and now he wants a promotion.
Sir Capon's right.
What you say is certainly true, except for fleeing the enemy. You would have run as well, believe me. Henry's earned some punishment, but how do you punish someone who's already lost everything, Courage and blind obedience are good qualities for a soldier, but a wise man also appreciates loyalty, perseverance, and determination. Besides, that was a fine sword that his father made. If he thinks he can get it back, I won't turn it down.
My lord, he's a peasant. You can't make a squire of a peasant.
Why not? Someone made a priest of a pig.
He isn't a peasant, Father. He's a blacksmith, and recent events have left me in need of his skills. So, you'd like to enter my service?
Sir, Yes, I would. You won't regret it.
I probably will. I'm doing this for your father, lad. Don't it disappoint me.
Oh, fortune has finally smiled on you today, lad. Make the most of it.
Now that I think about it, Sir Hanush, the boy needs training and experience, and you need spear carriers.
That's true. The bailiff is always complaining about your people making trouble in the camp. Maybe one of their own among the guard might help.
It might. In any event, it will prove valuable experience.
But let's be clear, you're the one paying him. Captain Bernard, see to his training, and then send him to the bailiff.
Yes, sir.
And don't spare him.
You can rely on it, sir.
Don't forget, Henry. Don't disappoint me.
I won't, my lord.
And this will be a good place to end it. I love Sir Hanush and Radzig. They're just amazing characters, and I love their exchanges. So I will end it here for today. Thank you for joining me for another episode of Kingdom Come Deliverance, and we will be back next Wednesday with the continuation of the series. Thank you very much for watching, and I will see you next time.